know what's a crazy thing? It's seeing somebody you love in a casket. Seeing somebody that you were so close to. Somebody that was so dear to you. You looking down on them. They not moving. It's the creepiest, scariest thing you can go through when you see somebody that you love and in a casket. When you got to accept in your mind and you got to realize that you ain't never gonna see him again. But in the beginning, you be in shock, so it'd be like you don't think like that. But as the days and the weeks and the months go by, you realize they ain't coming home. That you're not getting that phone call no more. But to picture somebody that you love, I used to be a minister and I used to do funerals. And I did a funeral one time of this lady with her daughter had died and she was in a casket. And as I was up there preaching from the Bible, I was looking at this woman while she was looking at her baby in the casket, and it was one of the most horrific things that I've ever seen. I couldn't even hardly stay focused. But I've seen my own loved ones in caskets, and it I wouldn't wish the death of a loved one on one of my worst enemies, because it's a very difficult thing to accept somebody that was just here and they're not here no more. And then you go, I remember certain situations in my life where we had to go to the funeral home and pick out the casket. You know, you pick out the casket for who? For my son, for my father, for my husband. It's crazy because you got to go through that process. Whether you're grieving or not, you got to pick out the casket. And then you got to see them in the casket. And then you got to realize that you'll never see them again. And when that reality sets in, it is one of the most devastating things you can go through in your life, especially if it was your mother, your child, husband, siblings, or anybody that you love deeply and care for. It's a horrible thing that none of us will never understand, why we have to lose people that we love. You'd rather not even love them in the first place because it hurts so bad when you get that news that they're gone. And it happens every day. It's crazy when you got to see the person that you love in a casket.